Who shot you?
What's the word? Your man Slash Shot you here at the world's famous DJ One World Studios, man. And right now I have a special guest, man, straight from DC, a DC legend himself, man. Can you please let the people know who you are?
Fat Trel, aka Fat Gleesh, aka Fat Poppy, aka Fat Popular, aka Fat Global, aka Global Gleesh.
Yo, I finally get you. What the fuck is Gleesh? Please.
Gleesh is it's just a term that was created in Washington D.C. It's like a term for a nigga who don't give a fuck, basically, in short terms.
I know, like, for years I've been going, yo, so Gleesh, that's what's up. I get to finally ask him.
Niggas just call me that. I don't know why the New York niggas love the word Gleesh. Like, they say, yo, it's my son Gleesh.
Yeah, man.
That's why they say that.
But, oh, man, how you holding up, man, after the accident and stuff like that, man?
Everything. Accident?
Yeah.
What accident?
You said you had, I had an accident.
Nah, I ain't had no accident.
No.
Wrong artist, man. Please don't speak that up on me, man. I ain't had no accident, but I'm good. My well-being is great. You know what I'm saying? My mental is straight. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful day in New York City. You know what I'm saying? We from Washington, D.C., so we just enjoying the vibes, enjoying the peace of the traffic. Everything, man.
You enjoying the traffic?
Absolutely. I enjoy the traffic because it's New York traffic. I ain't in traffic in my hood, so I'm cool. You know
all right. I got you. All right, man. So we just dropped the project.
Absolutely. Boosters Keeper out everywhere, man.
All right, now seen the video for anything and stuff like that. But I think Pain on Me.
Pain on Me.
All right, man. That one hit me in a special place because right now, you know, it's back to school, man, and I don't necessarily live with my kids, so you know, you see everybody's pictures on Instagram with back to school, and you know, when that line about so it's fuck the kids. Yeah. You know that one hit me.
Yeah,
right? And right now you out here working, so how does that go, man?
Nah, well, so the line in the song, just to be clear, because I don't.
Nah, it's not fuck them kids.
I said it's drink in the fridge, and them ain't Heinekens. My bitch mad. She like, damn, it must be fuck the kids. Like, cause you know my bitch used to get mad when I leave drink in the refrigerator, cause she ain't want the kids to accidentally drink it. You know what I'm saying? So she be like, damn, like, what you saying? Fuck the kids, cause you leaving this drug in the refrigerator. But I'm like, nah, I need my shit cold when I wake up. You know what I mean? So it's a beautiful feeling, man, to see the kids going back to school and what have you. And you know, I felt good. Like, this is my oldest daughter last year. So when she was going through her little Sheen cart and all this shit on Amazon Prime and all these websites, and sending me all the shoes and shit she wanted, the weed wig she wanted, I was just thinking to myself like, damn, it's the last year. And then she was like, man, Dad, I'm thinking about going to college. I'm like, fuck. I do this shit for 4 more years, so you know what I'm saying. Now it's a beautiful feeling, though.
Mine's just started, so any advice? Yeah, she just started getting the braids and everything like that.
You know, just I think if I could give you some advice, you just got to be open to understanding that the world is much faster when we grew up as kids, and they're gonna be exposed to a lot more things earlier than we got exposed to it. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta be patient with them. They're gonna know a lot. It's not gonna be easy to a lot of these generation of kids. So you know what I'm saying? Just take it slow and be patient with them.
Alright, so Boosters Keeper, what's the meaning behind that?
Well, you know, a lot of my fans who grew up with me from the beginning, you know what I'm saying? They knew that my best friend, his name is Boosa, like my little brother, like, you know what I'm saying? I look at him like a little brother. His name is Boosa, and you know, he passed away while I was locked up. You feel me? And I'm the one who first got him to rapping, and you know, turned into a rapper. Like, he wasn't no rapper or nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when he passed, you know, I kind of took a play on words where, you know, I am my brother's keeper. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, I want to keep Boosa's name alive until I pass away. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got his face on my chain. That's why I named the album Boosa's Keeper. It's because I just want to keep him alive. I want his spirit with me every day. And it's a reminder of who I do it for, you know what I'm saying? Because he got kids, he got a family. You feel me? And that responsibility has fell on to me and a lot of my friends from my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it was only right to name it that. keep his name alive.
Is that his picture on the cover?
Yeah, that's Boosie.
Gotcha. Couple dope features, and got my man Blanco, Millie's.
Yeah, of course.
ESTGs. Who else is on the album?
So we got Millie from Boston on there.
Yes, Dorchester. Every time I see him, he always correct me.
Dorchester. My bad. Let's say Millie's from Massachusetts. You know what I'm saying? My dog Millie on there. ESTG on there, man. He from Kentucky, good nigga, real street nigga. I love his energy, you know. Skilla Baby, you know, one of Detroit's biggest artists, hottest artists right now. Skilla on there. Who else?
IDK.
JIDK on there. JIDK from PG Maryland. You know what I'm saying? He from home. You know what I'm saying? Good nigga. We got Lord Almighty on there. Almighty is a new up and coming artist and producer. He out of Pennsylvania. I think it's Harrisburg or Pittsburgh or Philly, one of those three. You know what I'm saying? He dope. He hard. Me and him been working a lot together in Atlanta. He's dope. He's gonna be the future. So it's a few on there, man. We wanted to put a lot more on there, but you know how that shit go. Like I said, it's business, strategic. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate everybody who rock with me on the album for sure. All of them is my dogs for sure.
One thing I can say that I definitely was reading the comments a lot. They saying, "Oh, Fat Trel back." Do you feel like you back, or do you feel like you never left? Like
I feel like my fans want me to drop more music more consistently. It's one of the things that I was talking about with Ty and Gucci and everybody at the label. Like, you know, I just want to drop more music consistently. I got like 5 or 6 albums ready to be dropped. Now they not mixed and mastered yet, but I got 15 records on 6 albums that's ready to be tracked out and mixed and mastered and ready to be released to the streets. And I think my fans is like, yo, like they really want me to just drop music. You feel me? And of course, you know, I did do 4 years in prison, so you know that play a part in it too.
Got you. So as far as like it goes with labels and the situation, and you know, we've heard like, you know, like you speak on like labels before. What is your label situation like right now?
I'm with 1 RPM right now. You know what I'm saying?
Is that a major or is that are you independent?
It's like an independent type of label, but it depends on how you look at labels. Everybody got different views and outlooks on labels. You know what I'm saying? I like to think of them like a bank when you buying a car, buying a house. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. You feel me? Like, we need them, they need us, we need each other type shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just 1 RPM right now.
Oh, okay. And how do you feel like, now that you got all this experience in your head and things like that, how do you feel like it navigates? How is it easier like dropping projects and music now that you know the game and you're a vet?
Well, in my honest opinion, I don't feel like it's easy because you got to choose through these different records. You got to get samples cleared on these beats now, and you know, some artists be having shit going on where they dropping music, so like, artists that you got featured on your tape, you might have to hold a record off, or you know, it's a lot that come with it. But you know, this is what we worked hard for. This is something I always wanted to do since I was a kid. So I very rarely complain. If I do, it's to my manager or some shit like that. But you know what I'm saying? He get a earlobe. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good.
What's your biggest complaint? What do you complain about, like as far as in the music?
I want to drop more music.
Okay, so all those obstacles that you're saying.
Yeah. I just want to drop, bro. Like I miss the days when I was just dropping music on mixtape, live mixtapes and Dat Piff and my mixtapes and shit like that. When I had the freedom to just drop, you know what I'm saying? Like I just wake up in the morning, call the cameraman, shoot a video on Monday, Wednesday, that bitch on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like I miss that type of freedom.
So I mean, why is it difficult to go back to those days? Because I think, like to my understanding, back then it was like being that artists were giving it away, you were allowed to just do that. But why can't you do that anymore? I
think because when you have a partnership with a label, they have different views and outlooks on how they want to release music, how they want to promote and market the music, and you know, when you start off, like I didn't start off professionally. You know what I'm saying? So when I started off, I was just recording, shoot a video, drop that shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, now we all come to an office and we sit together for hours and sit and speak about this and speak about that. We want to do this, we want to do that, we want to promote it here, we want to get a billboard in Manhattan, we want to get Say Cheese to do this, we want to get academics to, like, you know, it's more marketing is more business oriented versus
strategic.
when you start off in the beginning, you just guerrilla style, you just dropping shit. You know?
And what's the consequences of like you just waking up one day and saying like, yo, I'm shooting this. I'm putting this out. What you leaking your own? What's the consequences of that?
The consequences is about 800 calls. Wait, hold on, bro, hold on, slow down, stop. Let me call this brother. It's a lot. As far as consequences, it ain't like they gonna give me a earful. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, strategic. They want to practice more strategic and. I wake up every day and I'm opening my Instagram and my Twitter and I see fans who telling me, yo, drop this, drop that, I want to hear it, play this, drop, you know what I'm saying? So it give me the feeling like, man, damn, I need to drop, you know what I'm saying? So,
Not like the reason why I know like I'm harping a lot on it, but because like that's the thing, that's how I started listening to you. I started listening from the Dat Piff days. Absolutely. And like it's like a random video like, oh shit, that's a nice location, like you got the kick the 7D, that's where it was working. And then like let's shoot this right now, you get what I'm saying? And then you never know when you're gonna get something from Trel. So now it's like you say, hey, like you're saying, like we have to be strategic about. I'm like, damn, I started off doing this in the blog era, so it's just like the blog era artists say being strategic now. It still kind of hurt a little bit.
Nah. Listen, I'm honest enough. Like I'm a real nigga, bro. I'm honest enough to say it kind of. I ain't gonna use the word hurt. Hurt is a strong word, but it kind of make my ass itch too. You know what I'm saying? Because I really
scuff your Timbs, like
scuff your Timbs. I bet. Now my mother used to say, "Boy, you make my ass itchy, irritating." You know what I'm saying? But I feel you, bro, and trust me, if I had the freedom to release music how I wanted to, I most definitely would. Like I just leak music all to my YouTube like all day, every day, if I could. You know what I'm saying? Type shit.
I got you. All right. But like I said, since I have been taking this journey with you, I did think like the MMG thing was like going to be a huge thing. What happened with that situation? If you don't mind speaking on it.
Nothing. Nothing really happened with the MMG situation. It was just business wise we parted ways. You know what I'm saying? We came to the agreement that after the first contract we couldn't come to a mutual agreement. And you know what I'm saying? Like I know that Rick Ross owns Maybach Music, and people think that it's like, yo, so if the niggas couldn't come with an agreement, it had to been Trel and Ross not coming with an agreement. That's not the case. You know what I'm saying? Because MMG at that time was powered by Atlantic Records. You know what I'm saying? So when you talk about releasing music, shooting videos, video budgets, marketing budgets, shit like that, we wasn't having those conversations with Ross. We was having those conversations with Mike and you know what I'm saying, all those people over there, Dallas and you know what I'm saying. So nothing. It wasn't no falling out. You know what I'm saying. It was just career-wise, we had to make the best decisions that was best for each other. You know what I'm saying. And, that's all. But like I tell everybody, Raw's still my dog. I still to this day, he still have not yet to ask me for a back. I still to this day got a key to one of his cribs in Florida. You know what I'm saying? Like I always think about that. Like I should just walk in that bitch one day. But I know that joint got like security codes and shit on it. But it's like I think that's a testament to our relationship because he could have called. Like I've had a chain of Rosses at one time, and he called me. I think I was in Chicago. He was like, "Yo, you got that such and such chain?" I'm like, yeah. He was like, when you come back to Miami, leave it at the crib. I'm like, all right, bet. And I'm thinking to myself, like, nigga, I got your whole house key. This nigga ain't said nothing about the house key. You know what I'm saying? But so it's just a testament to our relationship. Like, nigga, I ain't tripping off the, I trust you. You my brother. You my little brother. You feel me?
So it's like deeper than the music.
Yeah. Hell, man, me and Ross' relationship way deeper than music. You know what I'm saying? Thank God the music is how we met. You know what I'm saying? But through the trials and tribulations and things that we went through together, you know what I'm saying? That's my dog, man. I look at Rose almost like that uncle or kind of like a father figure too. Like that's my big homie. I love that nigga. He gave me my first big check. I'll forever be indebted to Rose. That's my homie. I'm never going against Rose, never.
That's fine. Yeah. That's dope. That's dope. I mean, because you know, like you don't see somebody and you immediately just assume.
Yeah. A lot of people assume that, like when contracts don't work out, a lot of people assume that. But that's not the case. I'm not saying that that's never the case for other artists and labels, but as far as me and Rose, that wasn't the case.
All right, man. I want to speak on something like a little bit more serious. We just lost Rich Homie today.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace, Rich Homie Quan.
Yeah, they saying allegedly it might be an OD. I do remember, like, you're one of the first people that was openly talking about like drug use earlier.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Does that type of those type of conversations or seeing somebody like a fellow rapper pass, does that make you stop and think about things of that nature?
Naturally, of course, it does. You know what I'm saying? But you know, everybody, like I was telling the dude earlier, I forgot who I was talking to. Everybody fight their demons in their own type of way. You know what I'm saying? You got people who drink lean. You got people who pop pills, Percocets, Adderalls, whatever. You got people who shoot dope, snort heroin. You got people who smoke crack, snort cocaine. You got people who smoke meth. You know what I'm saying? You got people who eat mushrooms, drop acid. It's all types of drugs. Oh, you got people who drink alcohol, wine. You know what I'm saying? I know women who can't go a day without a bottle of wine. Yeah. Like you know what I'm saying? A couple bottles. Yeah. You feel me? So everybody, you know, it's very unfortunate. I'm not gonna speak on how he passed because in the beginning it's always leery. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm not gonna speak on how he passed. It's unfortunate. Great artist. I'm sure he was a father. I'm almost certain he was a father. You know what I'm saying? And I just seen an interview with him speaking on a little YSL trial shit. You know what I'm saying? So you know that's very unfortunate, man. Rest in peace, Rich Homie.
That's right. All right. So as far as like Trel and stuff like that, how do we think? How do we like take it from here? What do we take it from here? Are we still? Do you have ambitions of being like just staying in your lane, being an independent artist, or do we have ambitions of still like taking over the world or being one of the biggest artists?
You know, that's a great question. Of course, I have dreams of being the biggest artist in the game. You know what I'm saying? I tell people all the time that there's a select few amount of things that I'm not willing to do to become the biggest artist in the world. But you know, music is my passion. You know what I'm saying? I love making music. I love rapping. I love singing to the pussy. You know what I'm saying? These are things that I enjoy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, so stopping would be very hard for me. But you know, every day I'm working hard, and you know, we always recording and working and getting to it. You feel me? So I say all that to say, man, like I'ma always work my butt off when it comes to this music shit because I love it. This is just all I know.
I got you, man. All right, so man. All right, so you're one of the first rappers to openly talk about eating ass.
Yeah.
Yo, what you think about Cash Cold Big? Because I think y'all make a fire ass song together, man. Because y'all both the big niggas that talk about sex.
The dude that we was supposed to it was a dude that linked us up. I forgot who it was. Linked us up, put us in a group chat and all that. They had a party in DC. He was like, "Yo, I'm about to drive down to DC. Blah blah blah. I want you to come out with me. Show me the city. I want to show the city. I fuck with you. Blah blah blah." I'm like, "Yeah, bet. Say no more." And then something had came up. He didn't even wind up coming to DC that night. But I fuck with him. I love to work with him, man. Shout out Cash.
Yeah, we gotta be bringing it back for the big niggas. You know
what I'm saying? I don't know about bringing it back, man. The big niggas been winning for like the last 16 years. Last time I checked, the big niggas been winning.
That's
you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Yeah.
Man, I got you, man. All right, man. So, what is how we ending off the year, man? I'm assuming we're gonna have a couple more visuals for this project, but is there anything else in the works?
We got a tour for the beginning of next year is definitely in talks. I'm not gonna say which guest is on the tour because when it ain't written in stone, like black and white contract wise, you look crazy for speaking on it and they don't actually happen. But yeah, man, we just gonna end this year out solid. I actually want to see if I can get another project out.
Okay.
Before this year end, because in the beginning of this year I kept saying I wanted to drop 3. So if I can't drop 3, I at least want to drop 2. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that happens, and you know, of course, we're gonna keep God first and keep working, man. For sure.
So is there any like? So you said you have it done and ready to go. Just gotta get mixed and mastered. Is there any particular sound? Because it's hard to. All right. So this one, it's hard to peg particular sound to this. It's just good music. You understand what I'm saying? It's just good music all around. Smoke my favorite drum, by the way.
Okay.
But it's just good music all around. So.
Nah, see with this tape and my next few tapes, right? I'm not really going with a particular sound. You know what I'm saying? I'm just showing the world, like, look, man, musically, I'm super talented. Spiritually, I'm locked in with my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I'm a cold-blooded Christian. And when it comes to being real and authentic, everything that I say, everything that come out of my mouth, I mean it. You know what I'm saying? And if you can decipher the words of what I'm rapping about, because of course I can't be too straightforward, because I got a PO and I got a prosecutor and detectives in my city who would like to either see me dead or in jail for life. You know what I'm saying? So I can't be too straightforward with my music, but I try to keep it as real as possible. I tell my story on a day-to-day basis, and you know, I never shy away from keeping it on it. When I step in that booth, that microphone is like a confession booth, and I let it all go right there.
Man, I mean, but congrats on staying out, man. Cause I mean, like at first when you first came out, you know, it was situation after situation, and then you know, and then that big break, like you had to go away. But since then, you know, has it been easy to just be like, I'm staying away from whatever?
It's not easy at all, man. You know what I'm saying? I had to fall back and mature as a man. You feel me? I got full custody of my oldest daughter, so that helped me slow down a lot.
That's the one on the voicemail?
Yeah, on the record. Yeah, that's my oldest, Charity. You know, I got full custody of her, so that was huge for me as a father. Different for me as far as my career-wise, because I got a lot more responsibility in-house. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the PlayStation, man, you know, I played the PlayStation. My girl just told me the other day, like, babe, you know how much money you spend on that PlayStation? I'm like, yeah.
Might as well stream and make it back.
Yeah, might as well stream and make it back. But also, I could have been wasting that money on Percocets and lean and shit, you know what I'm saying? Shit that I ain't need, you feel me? So that helped me a lot with staying in the house, making good decisions, not always wanting to be out on every scene and on every set and every hood and every block, you feel me? So it's definitely not easy staying out of the penitentiary, because going to prison is one of the easiest things to do, and it's one of the hardest things to get out of.
That's good. You a 2K?
I'm a 2K nigga and a mad nigga.
And I might have to say on 2K.
Say no more, let's do it.
Let's do that 2K25 just y'all last night. Yeah, we might
can exchange PSN.
I got you.
Meet me in the pro-am. I'm a pro-am.
Oh, you in the pro-am?
Absolutely.
I got my squad, bring yours.
Yeah, absolutely.
Say less.
Yo,
Drew, you heard that, you know, we got some, you know what I'm saying? We got a new victim.
Shit get detrimental.
That's a fact. Yo, all right then, man. From DC, man. I think DC. I wanted to know what do you think of DC sound right now? Because it was definitely like huge. You Shy, you know, Wale, y'all was leading the way, but it's been thing. But I'm looking for like the new artists right now in DC. What's the sound like, and who you listening to from DC?
The sound. Well, you know, the sound is really all over the place right now in DC. But, you know, man, it's a lot of very young, talented dudes in DC right now. That's really, you got Glock Jones, you got Kai Glock, he hard, bro. You got No Savage, he makes some real good music. You got Situation Slim, a new artist from the South Side. He got some hard shit coming out. Man, who else is it? You know, it's KP Skywalker, dope ass young nigga from the city. He makes some real good music. It's a lot of great artists. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, my city's so crazy is that like I be showing love to a lot of artists, but so many of those young dudes is beefing with each other and that real war with each other. So I try not to put their names together when I'm speaking publicly on them, because the wrong nigga might think I'm being funny. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But when I'm not, y'all both talented.
Just showing love.
Yeah, I'm just showing love. Yeah. Like it's this group talented, that group talented, but they so much at war with each other. I don't want a certain group to think I'm being funny, but it's a lot of great music coming out of Washington D.C. If we can leave the streets and beef and murder out of it, I feel like we can have a lot of great talented artists mainstream and grow big from Washington D.C. If we can't leave the streets behind, it's going to be a super hard task to accomplish.
I got you. I mean, I seem like that's every city now. I mean, like that's the weirdest.
I don't know what's going on right now.
Has like a drill community. It's a different sound for every drill community, but it's like everybody that's like 25 and under got beef with everybody.
Got beef with everybody, and I feel as though that they feel, and I may be wrong, but I'm rarely ever wrong. You know what I'm saying? I feel as though that they believe that that's what they need in order for them to succeed. You know what I'm saying? And that's not the case, and you know, I pray that they understand that, and you know, but it take time, man. You know, everybody gotta go through their own shit. You feel me?
Yeah, like I said, that's because like so many cities, like at one time will have a bunch of artists pop, but everybody beefing. You get what I'm saying? Like I think Chicago was the first people to go through it. Everybody did, and I think then we had it with the Brooklyn drill and stuff like that. Now we see it Philly. Sure. You understand? Like I see LA got their own drill scene and stuff like that, and so now you telling me DC, everybody want to come up, but they beefing too, man. The thing is splintered and stuff like that. Do you think like the older artists can do something about it? Like step in, like the OGs, the vets, they can't.
Like see, here's the thing, right? I'm a realist. I'm not an idealist, right? So I'm gonna keep it real. These young niggas don't want to hear nothing.
Even from somebody that has had success.
Listen. You might find that select few one young niggas who real mature for their age, and they take heed to what you say, and they secretly move differently to reach that certain goal. But I'm gonna be real, like these young niggas don't want to hear nothing. Just like me when I was young, I didn't want to hear shit old head had to say to me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's my life first and foremost, and you can't. When a nigga is making money legally through however he do it, what can you tell him? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know everything already. Like, nigga, you can't tell me to stop because this is what got me popping. This is what got me hot. Yeah, but now them people want to give you 15, 20 years behind this shit, man. You gonna be buying Birkin bags and BBLs from out the feds. Trust me, I know. I did it. You know what I'm saying? So, and this was my way of showing love, but I was dumb enough to say, man, this bitch ain't fucking. This bitch love me. I just bought this bitch veneers, 360 lipo, a BBL, a plain Jane Rolex, and a AMG Benz truck. There's no way she
see you coming.
Absolutely. There's no way she don't love me. That shit cap, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Look, you a good nigga. You a real street nigga. You locked up right now, and I just need the money. That's all it is. You feel me? So, you know, I pray that they see that, like, that shit gets you nowhere, bro. Nowhere.
Yo, man. This was definitely dope. I love sitting next to some of my favorite artists. I just want to let you know, man. Yeah, like your shit, man, has gotten people through a lot, including myself, man.
That's what's up.
You've made fat niggas give some fat niggas some confidence,
absolutely,
man. And I just want to let you know, man. I appreciate you, man.
Absolutely, I appreciate you too, man.
I mean, so before we get out of here, man, I just want to ask, like, what are we doing as far as like business wise? Is there any like labels or anything like that coming out or anything like that, or any artists that you're trying to think?
Oh yeah, for sure, man. You know, I support NSC Kai, man. You know, a young dude from 23rd of Savannah, man. He one of the hottest artists in DC. You know what I'm saying? I support Z Wayne. You know what I'm saying? He a good young nigga. 23 Ace, man. He from around my way. Good young nigga. He rap his ass off. He gonna be next up. Lil Kesey, he gonna be next up. Who else, man? I support Commas, man. Shout out 3 Commas. He from 58th, another section over in Northeast. You know what I'm saying? But he a very talented artist. I support him. I want to see him win. I support Lil Dude. You know what I'm saying? He from Maryland, and he don't never claim to not be from Maryland, and I love that about him. You know what I'm saying? I love that. You know, he's standing on his business and morals and principles as a man and as an artist. He a dope artist. I fuck with his music, so I support all them dudes, man. I want to see. I'm the type of nigga, like, I'm not gonna hide the game from you. I'm gonna give you the game because I know we can either be dead or in prison. So all this free rap money, this industry money these labels get, I'm gonna put you onto that because hopefully that can keep you alive and prison free. I want to see you raise your kids. I want to see you take care of your friends and your family. I want to see shit like that because I know where we come from. We come from nothing. So all this shit is a blessing for sure.
See, that's why he one of my favorite, man.
Yeah.
Real nigga all around,
absolutely.
Man. And I'm glad to see like it comes off in person too. Because I'm pretty sure you done heard of a lot of your favorite rappers that met him. It's like, oh
And like a lot of these dudes be saying real shit in their music, and sometimes they may say real shit in their interviews. You know what I'm saying? But like when you meet them and you watch their morals and principles as a man and how they move, and you know, you can tell. I'm a real nigga, so I can tell. You know what I'm saying? I know how to fake it till I make it too. But I can tell. You know what I'm saying? I can smell it when you walk in the room. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because I've been a wolf my whole life, so I can smell it. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta be genuine. I gotta always be me, because at the end of the day, this is my legacy. You know, these interviews and YouTube and all that shit, this shit gonna be out for 200 years after we pass away. You know what I'm saying? So whenever somebody look at me or play a Fat Trel record or watch a Fat Trel interview, I want them to know, like, damn, that's a real solid young nigga right there. Like, Slim ain't never switched up on his morals and principles as a man. He not wearing weird shit to fit in. He's not making crazy music to go viral. He's not shooting up the ops neighborhood on live to get lit. I'm not doing that, because I know about indictments and I know about death. I done paid for plenty of lawyers and I done paid for plenty of funerals. So that's something I don't play with. I don't take life lightly. Take every breath serious.
That's a fact.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you, man. It's your man, Slow Shot. Shout out to my homegirl T behind the cameras, man.
Shout out to T behind the lens, man. You know what it is.
Relax, man. We here at Times Square in the middle of the night, man. Be safe out here, man. That's what you see that outside, man.
I'm about to go to the churches when I leave.
We gonna talk, man. I'm gonna tell you.
You ain't got. I've been going to New York a long time.
That's a fact.
They know me in New York, all 5 boroughs.
I think we met at was it Tulane or something like that before for our social park. We have a picture together, man.
Okay.
Met you before, man. But he be around apparently, man.
Absolutely, man. I'm all
now I need the DC tour. I went out there, man. Yo, one thing I've learned about DC, it's got a lot of old black money.
Absolutely.
I didn't. Yo, that's weird to me. Absolutely. I've never seen that before. It's like a generational black wealth.
Yeah, you know, DC was one of the first places. Like, who can I compare it to? I guess you could kind of compare it to like New York, actually. Atlanta. You know, DC is one of the first places that black people went to live and raise their families. You know, DC wasn't always super violent, bro. You know, it used to be a great place where you could move to and raise your children and start a family at. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely gonna see that in DC for sure.
Shout out to the Shopping City, man. Be out, man.
Who shot you?